The two-way table shows the results of a survey that asked students whether they ride the school bus. Find and interpret the marginal frequencies for the two-way table. Remember that the marginal frequencies are the sums of the rows and columns in a two-way table. So you must first create a new column and a new row for the marginal frequencies. Then add the entries in each row and column. 38 plus 32 is 70. 21 plus 44 is 65. 38 plus 21 is 59. 32 plus 44 is 76. And 59 plus 76 is 135. So 70 juniors responded, 65 seniors responded, 59 students ride the school bus, 76 students do not ride the school bus, and 135 students were surveyed. You conduct a survey that asks 248 students in your grade about whether they study a foreign language or art class. 175 of the students take a foreign language class, and 36 of the students take an art class. 22 of the students do not take a foreign language or art class. Organize the data into a two-way table. Include the marginal frequencies. First, you must determine the two categories for the table. Here the two categories are foreign language and art. Now use the given joint and marginal frequencies to fill in parts of the table. You are given that a total of 248 students were surveyed. A total of 175 of the students surveyed take a foreign language class. 36 of the students that take a foreign language class also take an art class. And 22 of the students do not take a foreign language or art class. Now use reasoning to fill in the missing joint and marginal frequencies. For instance, you can conclude that there are 175 minus 36 or 139 students that take a foreign language class and do not take an art class. And there are 248 minus 175 or 73 total students that do not take a foreign language class. Also, because 73 minus 22 equals 51, there are 51 students that take an art class and do not take a foreign language class. Because 36 plus 51 equals 87, there are a total of 87 students that take an art class. And because 139 plus 22 equals 161, there are a total of 161 students that do not take an art class. The two-way table shows the results of a survey that asked college-bound high school students whether they plan to go to an in-state college. Make a two-way table that shows the joint and marginal relative frequencies. First, you want to find the total number of students surveyed. There are 142 plus 170 plus 204 plus 124, or 640 students surveyed. So to find the joint relative frequencies, divide each frequency by 640. 142 divided by 640 is approximately 22 hundredths. 170 divided by 640 is approximately 27 hundredths. 204 divided by 640 is approximately 32 hundredths. And 124 divided by 640 is approximately 19 hundredths. Now find the sum of each row and column to find the marginal relative frequencies. 22 hundredths plus 27 hundredths is 49 hundredths. 32 hundredths plus 19 hundredths is 51 hundredths. 22 hundredths plus 32 hundredths is 54 hundredths. 27 hundredths plus 19 hundredths is 46 hundredths. And 54 hundredths plus 46 hundredths is 1. You can see from the table that about 27% of the students are juniors and are not planning to go to an in-state college. And about 54% of the students are planning to go to an in-state college. The two-way table shows the results of a survey that asked college-bound students whether they were planning to go to an in-state college. Make a two-way table that shows the conditional relative frequencies based on column totals. First, you want to find the joint and marginal relative frequencies. Then use the marginal relative frequencies of each column to calculate the conditional relative frequencies. 22 hundredths divided by 54 hundredths is approximately 41 hundredths. 27 hundredths divided by 46 hundredths is approximately 59 hundredths. 32 hundredths divided by 54 hundredths is approximately 59 hundredths. And 19 hundredths divided by 46 hundredths is approximately 41 hundredths. From the table you can see that, given that the student is not planning to go to an in-state college, the conditional relative frequency that he or she is a junior is about 59%. You survey students and find that 52% buy a snack at the movies, 55% buy a drink, and 22% do not buy a snack or a drink. Is there an association between buying a snack and buying a drink at the movies? Begin by using the given information to make a two-way table. You are told that a total of 52% of the students surveyed buy a snack. A total of 55% of the students surveyed buy a drink, and 22% of the students surveyed do not buy a snack or a drink. Now use reasoning to find the missing joint and marginal relative frequencies. Use conditional relative frequencies based on the column totals to determine whether there is an association. 29 hundredths divided by 52 hundredths is approximately 558 thousandths. 26 hundredths divided by 48 hundredths is approximately 542 thousandths. 23 hundredths divided by 52 hundredths is approximately 442 thousandths. And 22 hundredths divided by 48 hundredths is approximately 458 thousandths. Of the students who buy a snack, about 55 and 8% buy a drink. Of the students who do not buy a snack, about 54 and 2% buy a drink. It appears that students who buy a snack are not more likely to buy a drink than students who do not buy a snack. So there is no association between buying a snack and buying a drink at the movies. The two-way table shows the results of a survey that asked students whether they watch animated movies. Is there an association between age and watching animated movies? Begin by finding the marginal frequencies for the two-way table. Then use conditional relative frequencies based on column totals to determine whether there is an association. 52 divided by 70 is approximately 74 hundredths. 31 divided by 50 is 62 hundredths. 37 divided by 75 is approximately 49 hundredths. 15 divided by 58 is approximately 26 hundredths. 18 divided by 70 is approximately 26 hundredths. 19 divided by 50 is 38 hundredths. 38 divided by 75 is approximately 51 hundredths. And 43 divided by 58 is approximately 74 hundredths. The conditional relative frequencies based on column totals for yes are age 12 to 13, 74%, age 14 to 15, 62%, age 16 to 17, 49%, and age 18 to 19, 26%. The results show that as age increases, students are less likely to watch animated movies, so there is an association.